Okay, my name is Shanice Ballard, and I'm going to be talking about what I had did with my best friend and my sister. Anybody who knows me knows that I am very silly, and I like to have fun and I do crazy things. And so I'm about to tell you a story about that. Okay. So my best friend calls me crying, and I'm like, what is this about? And she calls me crying about her ex-boyfriend, and I'm just like, okay, well let's do something about this, because he had broke up with her and she was really in love with him. So we was trying to get revenge. So what we did was, I came up with the idea to go to get some supplies or whatever and go to his house and like TP his house and mess up his car. It was mess up his car at first, but then she told us that he parked his car in the garage. So what we did was we got some paint or whatever, and then we rode up to the house. It was me, my sister, and Rakisha, all of us in the car, and first what we did was we staked out the house. We was driving around the neighborhood, you know, like nobody was going to see us. And then what we did was finally we parked across the street, and it was by a stop sign across the street from his house. And we was just staking it out, and then after that, we had, right before we decided, no, we got out the car, and we had put the B word in his driveway, and we were about to TP his house, when all of a sudden we seen the police roll up. And he lives in a little circle, so they drove around the circle, and they had put the flashlight on the driveway, and we were all nervous, and they drove by us, and all of a sudden they stopped right behind us, and they asked us what we were doing. And so we were like, nothing, I just lost, we were just lost. We were supposed to go to my friend's house, and then obviously they knew we were lying, but they took our names down, and they were like, let's just go ahead and, you know, tell them to just go ahead and leave. So we had left, and we was like, oh goodness, we messed up. So we were so nervous that later that night at 3:30 a.m., we decided to go in another car, which was my father's car. And we went there, and we cleaned it back up. And so we was just so nervous, and we couldn't believe that the police was about to catch us, and if they found out the next morning, if they looked in that driveway, they probably would have known that it was us if they had called the police. So that's my story.